Hello friends, welcome to Misty Moon Designs. I hope you're doing well. In this channel we do jewelry making tutorials as well as unboxings. And today I'm very happy to say that I'm going to be opening up Didi's Deluxe Bead box for the month of December. Now if you're not familiar with that box, I'll leave some information down below in the description section of this video, along with a link to the website and a coupon code in case you're interested. And I'm super excited about this month's box, so let's go ahead and get started. And here we have Didi's Deluxe Bead box for the month of December 2024. Now this is not a subscription, it's a limited edition. So as you can imagine, they sell pretty quickly. And it is in fact sold out. The good news is that on the 12th of each month, they reveal the contents of the box on their Facebook group page. And at the same time, the following month's box is put on sale. So look out for that. You definitely don't want to miss out. Now it's currently on sale for $28.81 based on the exchange rate. The company is based out of Canada, so you may see slightly different pricing every month. And what do you think, guys? Do you think this one's Christmas themed? Well, let's take a look. I love how they wrap it in tissue, and that little sticker is so cute. Let's take a look. Here's the list of contents. And the name of this collection is Winter Snowfall. Very appropriate for this time of the year. And here are all the contents. They always list the length of the strands, the size of the beads, and the number of beads per strand. And down here it says, I hope this month's edition has inspired you. Happy beading. And as you can see, the Facebook group page is listed down there, as well as their shop, and a direct link to the bead box as well. And look at these beads. Oh my goodness. You know, they never disappoint. They really don't. I love every single one of their collections. Look at that. How pretty are these beads? The colors are definitely winter themed. Let me get organized and we'll go through each item. Here are the first 5 strands. There's a total of 10 strands in this month's box. We have glass strands and some gemstone strands as well. And out of the 10, 4 of them are gemstone strands. So that's nice. But anyway, I love this palette. It's so different. I love the combination of the white, the gray, and also these clear beads with the AB finish. They're so pretty. Let's take a look at this one. This is the Inspired by Czech Designer strand. That's the name of it. Each box comes with one, and of course they're all different depending on the collection. What I like about these strands is that you get a few focal beads. But anyway, here we have a pretty flower bead in that gray color. And then we have this one here, which is clear, but it has an AB on this side of the bead. It doesn't have it on the other side, it's clear on the other side. And then this one here, this one's very interesting looking. I like the shape. We have a bead cap right there. We have a spacer bead and this coin bead with a silver wash. So pretty. And then we have a spacer bead, a metal spacer bead. And in the middle is this focal bead. I love that it's opaque, but it has some kind of a finish on the surface. And then on this side is a repeat of what was on the right. Aren't these gorgeous? I love these flower beads. They're so adorable. They really are. Let's take a look at these. These are druzy agate beads, and they measure 6 millimeters in size, and they're matte, as you can see. I love druzy beads, and I especially love it when I see this. That's that druzy effect. There's another one. I don't see too many of them, but they're still very, very nice. I love them. They're a little bit glittery, as you can see. And let's take a look at these. These are also gemstones. This is called Natural White Moonstone, and these measure 6 millimeters in size as well. My favorite size. Now I'm not seeing blue flash, but I am seeing a little bit of a shimmer here and there. I guess you could call it flash, but it's not the blue flash that you see on some moonstone beads. Although this one does look a little bit bluish. Very, very nice. Both of these strands are 8 inches long, and each one has 32 beads. Let's take a look at this one. This is called Natural White Jade, and these are cylinder tube beads. They measure 13 by 4 millimeters, and this is an 8-inch strand, and there are 15 pieces. Now jade has a little bit of translucency, but not much, but they're definitely not opaque. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at these. These have a very interesting shape. They're called trapezoid crystal glass beads, and they have an AB finish. and then measure 9 by 6 millimeters. Don't you just love these? They look like little ice cubes. But anyway, there are 25 pieces on this strand. I really, really like these. Let me get some more strands. Here are the next 5 strands, and these are super long. Some of them don't even fit within the frame of my camera. But as you can see, this box offers a lot of different sizes, whether you like small beads or larger beads. They always include various sizes. Let's take a look at this one. These are faceted and have an AB finish. Oh my gosh, I love that AB finish on that white. It's so pretty. They're called checkered faceted crystals, and they're definitely an opaque white, but the white isn't a stark white. It's more of a subdued white. I love these. I love the faceting. They measure 8 millimeters in size, and there are 30 pieces on this strand. Very, very pretty. Let's take a look at these now. This is another very interesting shape. They're called faceted crystal nuggets, and they're an opaque white with an AB finish as well, just like these. They're called nuggets because of the shape, but I would say they're pretty uniform. They're not irregular at all, like nuggets would normally be, and that's because they're glass. They measure 7 by 4 millimeters, and this is an 11-inch strand, and there are 34 pieces on this strand. I love these. We have a firehouse down the street, and I'm always hearing fire trucks pretty much all day long. I don't know if you guys can hear the sirens. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. Let's take a look at these. These have the same finish as these 2 strands, it looks like. It's that beautiful white with AB. These are glass pearls, and they measure 8 millimeters in size, and this is a 14.5-inch strand, and there are 48 pieces. A nice choice if you want larger beads. And by the way, this strand is 11 inches long. This one right here, the one that I just showed you. And this top one is 9 inches long. Not that it matters, but in case you want that information. Let's take a look at this next one. These are tiny beads, and I love that there's a mix. We have some that are clear, and then some that are like a clear with a silvery tone. We have some that are totally transparent, and then others with gold, and then some frosted white ones that are semi-transparent, and some that are more opaque. So there are a lot of different choices here. You could use all of them in one design, or you could pick and choose whichever ones you want. These measure 3 by 2 millimeters, so they're pretty small, which I like. And this is a 16-inch strand. And it doesn't say how many beads are on there, but as you can see, there are quite a few. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at these. These are actually hematite rondelles. And of course, these would be perfect if you wanted to use them as spacer beads, because they're nice and tiny. They measure 3 by 2 millimeters, and this is a 16-inch strand. They're absolutely precious. They really are. They're rondelles, but they're not completely round, I would say. I'm not sure what shape that is. But anyway, they're very, very pretty. Let me bring out the rest of the items. Here are the rest of the items. And guys, these 2 here are actually 18 karat gold plated. So that's super nice because they won't tarnish as quickly. Now it does wear out with time, so keep that in mind. But they're much better than just regular gold plating. Plus I think if you're hypoallergenic, they're not going to affect you as much. And I'm seeing a couple of earrings here. What do you think, guys? They look like little snowballs. Let me give you a close-up. These are listed as sparkling white Indonesian clay beads, and they measure 18 millimeters across. They have a bead cap already attached, as you can see. I like that. And I like that beautiful sparkly effect. So yeah, I think I'm going to be making a pair of earrings. And here we have 3 cute bellflower beads. Let's take a look. They're definitely opaque, and they measure 13 by 8 millimeters. And they actually have a little bit of AB finish on this side. Just a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Very, very pretty. Of course, they're going to look adorable with a little bead inside there. Now, I've seen this pendant before, but I can't recall where or which box. But it's so cute. Look at that. I love it. Let's take a look. It has enameling on each one of those pointy pieces. I don't know what you call them on snowflakes. I know there's a name for them. And there's the back. It's nicely finished in the back. And I like the size of that loop. It's nice and big. How adorable is that? and very appropriate for the winter season. Now these look like they're laser cut. I'm not sure. That's what they look like. Look at the detail. Oh my goodness. It's actually a snowflake design. They're actually listed as filigree snowflake connectors. I don't know how wide they are, but I'm thinking maybe 15 millimeters or 18 millimeters, something like that. And I think they're the same on both sides. Maybe one side's flatter than the other. It's hard to tell. I have a little loop up there and another one down there. So they're going to come in super handy, whether you make a necklace or a pair of earrings. I guess you could make a bracelet too and have some beaded components coming off those loops. That would look nice as well. But they are a little bit thin, so I think I'd rather make earrings with them. Let's take a look at these. These are very interesting looking. They look like little snakes actually, now that I'm looking at them, or maybe little worms. They're listed as twisted bar links and they measure 20 millimeters across, and there's a total of 10. They're the same on both sides. Aren't these adorable? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have some fun with those. I can see linking them together with a jump ring to make a bracelet or even a necklace. Although I don't think there's enough to make a necklace, but you could certainly have them along the bottom of the necklace. I like them. And these are really nice as well. They're listed as filigree connector links. And like I said, they're 18 karat gold plated. I don't think I've ever seen these before, but they're very, very nice. I love open filigree designs. And it's nice that there are 2 of them. Perfect for earrings. Plus you can hang some dangles off those 3 loops. And how adorable are these charms? These are so adorable. Look at that. We have a bell, and I think this looks like a little present, Christmas present, I think. Let me see the back. There's the back. The 3 of them are nicely finished in the back. Whoops. I love that they have the crystals on the surface. They're actually cubic zirconia crystals. And of course, they're listed as pave charms. I love that they're 18 karat gold plated, like I said before. And if you're making them for clients or giving them away as gifts, it's nice to be able to say that they're 18 karat gold plated. So now I'd like to go ahead and arrange everything on my table so we can look at the whole collection. So I'll see you in a few moments. Well, here's the whole collection, the Winter Snowfall collection for the month of December 2024. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous, just like all the other Didi's Deluxe Bead boxes. I love the different options for earrings, and I also like the focals on the designer strand. They're definitely very inspiring. I like to design around focals, so usually I start with a focal and then I add beads to it. It's really difficult to design when you don't have a focal, I must say. But anyway, there's plenty here to choose from. Of course, I love this snowflake pendant, and I think my favorite strand is this trapezoid strand right here with the AB finish. Like I said before, they remind me of ice cubes. Definitely very wintry. The other nice thing about this collection is that you have both silver and gold, so you can either do a mixed metal design or choose one or the other, depending on your preference. But anyway, guys, if you have time, I'd love to hear what your favorites are. If you could leave some comments down below, I'd really appreciate that. I'll be designing something with these beads, so please come back and look for that tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.